spending money. And I'm not going to look it up if I made bad decisions. I'll look it up at the end of the game.
No, thanks. I'm trying to keep it on the straight and narrow.
We're gonna make a few extra units, then step right up.
If you aren't looking for anything, why do you keep firing?
Dog soup, it's the right cup to win now. Afternoon, Captain. Tired of reading the midway? Ready to try your luck, or is it skill? Couldn't be simpler. Find the ball, win the pariahs. What do you say?
This isn't one of those games where I have no chance of winning, is it?
Captain. Don't you know your onions, Captain? The good Bolshevik cleaned up the boardwalk. No grip, no crap, no cheats, no cons, no sir.
So I can win.
How about this, Captain? We play a friendly low-stakes game just to prove that I'm on the up and up. What do you say, Captain? What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Fine, I'm in. But don't try anything funny.
Not me, Captain, not me. I run my game straight as an arrow. See? The ball's in this cup. Now, keep your eyes glued as it moves. All right. The cups are set.
It's in the middle.
Make your choice, Captain.
The middle
The
one.
middle one.
Well, I'll be. You got it, Captain. Winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations. You got a sharp pair of peepers. Here's your winnings.
Oh!
See? My game's on the level and plumb true. A game of chance means you always have a chance to win.
Yes, you're right.
Sharp as a tack, Captain. How about we play again? Maybe raise the stakes just a smidgen.
You know, just in case if things go wrong. Oh, you're making for this one too. Just in case if things go wrong. Just in case if things go wrong, guys.
Start shuffling and get ready to pay out.
Oh, what confidence. That's what I like to see. Keep
All right, let's
your
go.
eye on the cup with the bow on.
I got eyes like a hawk.
Captain.
The ball's in the middle.
What?
Oh, no. That's too bad, Captain. Looks like you lose.
I was positive that's where the ball was.
The eyes play tricks. Sometimes the mind can't keep up.
Something tells me it's not my eyes playing
A
tricks.
nasty Bob, Captain. Thanks for the lettuce. Have yourself a fine day.
Hey, wait! Come back here!
See, I knew it.
Nice jacket.
Let you win.
Wait, did it actually just start me over? It did.
You there, Captain? Ah, the Captain retains. Ready to try your luck?
I better not. Not feeling very lucky right now. My team, my friends, they...
Sorry to hear that, Captain. Can't really help you there, but I can offer you a bit of destruction.
Okay, there we go. kind of curious now. Lottery. Okay, let's do the lottery now that we got extra 1,000.
Hard work keeping this place up and running. But it's one of the only honest jobs available. Like I always say, shortcuts end up hurting you more than helping.
Good advice. I'll try to remember it.
Current jackpot estimate. 5 million units are very alluring, aren't they? Too alluring, Ethan. Would you like a lottery ticket?
I'll take one.
Here you are. Make fortune smile on you. More than she smiled on me.
Right. Guess I'll be seeing you in a few rotations.
With any luck, sir, with any luck. Good for you, bad for me. Lottery tickets, lottery tickets. Current jackpot.
See, we're okay because we had an extra 1,000, so I think we're good.
We are hiring on the mining rigs if you're looking for work. Someone's gotta keep this place up and running.
Got a job, thanks.
See, if I can hire 3 more workers, I go up the pay scale. And I don't have to work as hard.
I think you better work on your sales pitch.
You there, Captain?
I want to. Can we out trick the trickster? Curious.
Ah, the captain retains. Ready to try your luck?
Start shuffling and get ready to pay out.
Oh, what confidence! That's what I like to see. Keep your eye on the cup with the ball. Here we go, Captain. It ain't rocket science, Captain. Just pick one. Are you always this indecisive? No one knew you're wandering around by yourself. It ain't rocket science, Captain. Just pick one.
The left one.
Oh, no. That's too bad.
It's just out of curiosity.
That emporium was
Nice jacket.
You there, Captain? Ah, the captain retains.
I'm
Ready
just
to
curious.
try your luck?
Start shuffling and get ready to pay out.
Oh, what confidence! That's what I like to see. Keep your eye on the cup with the ball. Here we go, Captain.
I have to assume it's none of this.
Cup on the right.
Oh, no. That's too bad, Captain. Looks like you lose.
I was positive that's where the ball was.
The eyes play tricks. Sometimes an iron can't keep up.
Something tells me.
that emporium was unexpected.
Nice jacket.
You there, Captain? Ah, the captain retains. Ready to try your luck?
Start shuffling.
Oh my gosh. You mean you can do this over? Oh no. Okay, lesson learned.
5 million units are very alluring, aren't they? Too alluring, Ethan. Would you like a lottery ticket?
I'll take one.
Here you are. Merry Fortune smile on you. More than she smiled on me.
Right. Guess I'll be seeing you in a few rotations.
With any luck, sir. With any luck. Good for you. Bad for me. Lottery tickets. Lottery tickets. Current jackpot. Excellent.
You there, Captain?
Yeah, no.
You must have a good nose. All I can smell is the brains. You must hate it here then.
Day. Oh. Oh, look. We have diverged from the path. I bet nothing scary will happen.
Looking to make a few extra units and skip out, huh?
Ooh, a one-armed bandit. Hard to say, but it looks like it's almost ready to pay out.
We'll load in for this, for slot 3, just in case. We got money to spend.
Okay, one game. No lemons. Yes! Oh, purple! That's a jackpot! Woo! Why are you paying out? Fatal error? Please contact local. Ah, crap! You gotta be fucking kidding me! Still broken. Lousy game.
Give back my money. Oh.
What's wrong, honey? You look terrible. This is a place to forget your troubles.
Got one thing left to do, and then I plan on doing some serious forgetting.
If I see you again later, I'll buy you a drink.
It's a date. You got me.
Oh, that's wholesome. What?
Hey! This is turning into a real scut day.
Listen, I got the time stone to go back in time. Before you guys rig me. You guys might think it's cheating. I say it's playing my cards carefully.
The lights are pretty. Maybe I could just play once. Better not.
What's wrong, honey? You look terrible. This is a place to forget your troubles.
Got one thing left to do, and then I plan on doing some serious forgetting.
If I see you again later, I'll buy you a drink.
It's a date.
No, fuck these kids.
Maybe a gaudy bauble will make me feel better. Better not. I'd have to carry it around with me all day.
Also, we don't have that much credits anymore. Oh, Drax. Well, I mean, I'll catch up with him soon. Sounds interesting.
Lousy panel got overloaded. There should be scorch marks, but I don't see anything.
I realized long ago I should stay away from wires.
There's something strange happening here. My power readings are off the charts, but this thing looks dead.
What's that smell?
Smells like ass.
I hope Cosmo's in the office.
Bridge closed. Go away.
Doesn't look closed.
C-suit. Nowhere security. Super official. Go other way. Alley. Alley.
I really need to see Cosmo.
Cosmo not in tower. In out there, Star-Lord. In alley.
Wait, how did you know my name?
Go. Or end up in Cosmo prison. You choose.
Alright, but before we do that, let's go talk to Drax. Since we found him.
Drax, bud. Is everything all right?
You believe that this is the edge of the universe, Peter Quill?
Well, yeah, because it is. So, this is the thing you had to do? Come to the observation deck to look at the rift?
No. I came to honor the memory of my family. They died without meaning or honor.
Oh, fuck.
I think I know what you mean, man. My mom when the Shatara game. She also died for no reason.
It was her sickness, I believe.
They just shot her.
Oh! Oh, in this one, she gets killed. Oh, in the movie, she died
Maybe
from
she's in a
sickness.
better place now. Right?
In Katathian religion, we believe that in order to reach Ultaf, one must lead a life filled with purpose. And that failure to do so results in banishment to Sarduth. Our families have been cast out of paradise, Peter Quill.
Fuck.
Into nothing.
Don't say that, Drax. I gotta disagree with you, man.
Whoa, wait. Wherever my mom is, it's not out there, okay? She was a good person.
How do you know?
Because I just know, alright? If she's anywhere, it's in heaven. She doesn't just deserve to stop being.
If you do not mind, Peter Quill, I would like to be left alone now.
Oh, yeah. Sure, man, no problem. I'll catch you back at the ship.
Fuck. That hurt my soul. That actually hurt my soul.
The only thing that can heal pain is time.
I have heard the words, and I know what is coming. We should celebrate.
Oh. I mean, I didn't expect this. Let this rock out. I'm gonna assume it's not copyright because we're on streaming mode. I hope not. Let's let this rock out.
don't surrender, lay it all on the line. I'm a million-shot supernova, firing up from the ground. Stand back, baby, and watch me shine. Been counted out before I've been left for dead. I keep coming back for more, just like I said. I'll stack down an army, trust me, they'll fall one by one. I back down from nothing, honey, I rise like the sun. 'Cause they can't break me, and they can't shake me. In the dark you'll see that the flame is me. Nothing can stop me, nothing slows me down. I don't surrender, lay it all on the line. I'm a million-shot supernova, firing up from the ground. Stand back, baby, and watch me shine. Cause they can't break me, and they can't shake me. In the dark you'll see that the flame is me. Nothing can stop me, nothing slows me down. I don't surrender, lay it all on the line. I'm a million-shot supernova, firing up from the ground. Stand back, baby, and watch me shine. Nothing can stop me, nothing slows me down. I don't surrender, lay it all on the line. I'm a million-shot supernova, firing up from the ground. Stand back, baby, and watch me shine.
You know, while this plays, I am looking up something real quick. That was pretty good.
it to make us stronger. Oh, can you see each and every scar? They're all part of who we are. They never fade. Every day they grow longer. We see our faces in our dreams. We hear the sound of a million screams. Close your eyes and say your prayers. Open your eyes and we'll be there. We're here ready to fight. We're gonna light up the night. Gonna give you all you can take. We're gonna make your whole world shake. We're here ready to roll. We're just about to lose control. Coming at you with all we got. We're ready, so take your best shot.
I actually enjoyed his music for a bit. I'll be back in a bit.
Dancing on the edge of a knife. In the balance hangs your life. Better look in front, better look behind you. One of these days, we're gonna find you. We're here ready to fight. We're gonna light up the night. Gonna give you all you can take. We're gonna make your whole world shake. We're here ready to roll. We're just about to lose control. Coming at you with all we got. We're ready, so take your best shot. We're here ready to fight. We're gonna light up the night. Gonna give you all you can take. We're gonna make your whole world shake. We're here ready to roll. We're just about to lose control. Coming at you with all we got. We're ready, so take your best shot.
Cosmo? You in here? Cosmo? Sure, not weird at all. Cosmo is definitely somewhere in this maze of rotting brain matter. Okay, just gotta find Cosmo, then I can deal with the team, if I can find them. Peter, there's something out there, but I won't tell you what it is, because I think being distant makes me mysterious. Who's there? Oh, I hate mazes, especially stinking brain mazes. Okay, dude, deep breath. Deep breath.
I am Groot.
Stop being so nice, you a proud rumble hiss. Flark! Give myself a heart attack. Cosmo! Cosmo! That's not good.
Look at what we got here. Watch it, Star-Lord. And what's a filthy, scut-stained Terran doing out here, Rawson? Hiding's what I think, Garrick. Aye. Terrans always be hiding. 'Cause everybody knows Terrans are scrawny. And good for eating. If you're into that. We might be into that. Except for the bounty.
Hey, guys! Wouldn't happen to know where Cosmo's
Oh, I
office is,
forgot I
would you?
unmuted myself.
I get the distinct feeling that you're looking for someone of the Earth persuasion. I get it, man. I get it. Us Earthers, we all look the same. It's not like you guys who very clearly look different.
Get to the point, Terran.
The point is I can help you find who you're actually looking for.
Terrans do all look the same. Except this Terran's got a word on his back. Just like the bounty says. What's that word on your back say?
I heart nowhere?
Well, maybe it says Star-Lord. Either way. Get him! We've been hired to clobber some Terran with words on his jacket.
Lots of people have jackets.
Yeah, but you're the one the lady wanted. So hurry up and die. Wait, the Lady H want him alive?
Lady H, whatever Lady Hellbender's paying you, I'll double it.
No dice. You don't cross Lady H.
Triple. I'll triple it.
Yeah, now.
Choga dog, talk this over.
You gonna shut up already? It's moot party time.
Can we just talk about this?
She's gonna feed you to her pets.
Okay. Yep, time out. Woo! Hard.
Yeah, I can't do anything to them.
Guys, it's very clear that we're evenly matched.
Ha! No, we ain't. We're completely invincible.
Oh, well, that sucks, but we're all professionals here, right? Right? Maybe we can work something out.
Peter, shoot now! We need to keep them separated.
Where were you?
Draw them apart before shooting, Peter.
All right! Now you two are in for it!
Keep talking. It might give me an opening. The armor comes out whenever they're close.
Am I ever glad to see you?
Fits the description.
Show this sucker the real meaning of hurt. This whole thing was a setup from the start.
This is turning into a real stunt day!
Eyes on the prize, Peter. Look out! I knew something was up from the start. Got stabbed. Any last words?
Oh! Oh, hi, Dress.
Miss us?
I am glad you did not shoot before I arrived. See how many bounty hunters are coming. I'm ready.
This has got my name on it. Attack them when they're apart.
My God, do something cool!
We can't let them team up.
Form of a new one!
Cut to the chase.
This one is primed for punishment.
Kill him!
Buddy, am I glad to see you!
This must be the one.
What the?
Peter!
What is happening?
What is happening?
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
Of course you would remember that. And then I ask you if you packed your lunch and you give me a blank stare.
I'll be careful, Mom. I always am.
Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen.
Alright.
And we can open
so
it
we're
together.
actually gonna see her get shot. In the movie, she died when she was sick. Ooh, excuse me. I guess the stuff we already done is already, well...
Hey, Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa,
Same
they're not
dialogue.
coming back. Sorry.
Same dialogue. Yeah, okay, they don't repeat it. Yeah, let's go open the present. Rip the Band-Aid off. Alright, let's go rip off some Band-Aids.
I knew you wouldn't wait. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter? It's something that's a part of you. Like your name. Before your father returned to space.
Ugh, Mom.
I know it sounds crazy and that you've never believed me, but something has changed. And now more than ever, you need to trust me.
Wait, so we already knew Dad was an alien?
Whoa.
Easy there, cowboy. These belong to your father. I used to think he left these for our protection. But they might as well be paperweights. Still, if they're enough to convince you of who he really was, then maybe they're protection enough.
Protection from what?
Your father wasn't just from another planet, Peter. He was important. And important.
He's a
men have
planet.
names.
What do you mean important?
He was king of an entire world called Spartax.
Or maybe the live action's very
far,
different.
Far away. And he was a great leader. And the way you look after people, Peter, I know you're going to be just like him.
Hey, no! Great leader, yes. Be like my dad? No.
It's never easy.
Please, no.
Your father
If he
left
is
to protect
anything
us.
worse like he is from the movie,
And for 13 years it
no.
worked. But now something's coming. I know we're being watched.
Mom, if you really wanted to play a game that bad, you could have just said so.
What's with the dog is
I
barking?
hope I'm wrong, Peter. I really do. But being the son of a king on any planet means that you are going to have a target on your back for the rest of your life. And you're plenty brave. But you're going to have to be smart too. Things may get messy. I'm gonna let Kubrick out. I'll be right back.
Sick. Oh shit.
No!
Oh, hi. Oh, uglies. I'm coming, Mama! Leave Momsy alone!
What are these things, Mom? They're bad news!
Oh gosh.
Something must have happened to your father!
Oh gosh. I don't have the skills.
Please, no!
Oh, that sucks.
Go! What the hell, buddy? What are you doing there?
You scuts got lucky. Yeah. We almost murdered.
The word is murdered.
That's what he said. Sheesh, no use being pediatric.
Oh, crap.
You're actually smarter than y'all.
Not you. Mr. Big Words. Nope. Lady H wanted you alive. Not too alive.
Well, then you have failed your mission. Miserably. Peter Quill. These lackluster bounty hunters claim Lady Hellbender hired them to kill us.
Hey, we ain't no slouches. We're part of the League now. No. Not a league.
You said yourself she'd hunt us to the end of the universe.
I had hoped she'd send a monster, not these two.
We would have murderized you. But don't worry. There's more coming.
Did you hear that, Peter Quill? A silver lining.
Yeah, that's great, Drax.
Won't be long in these clever traps. Not us. Friends be breaking us out. Real soon.
Nice that you finally showed up. Would have been even nicer if you didn't abandon me in the first place.
I never left.
1 minute we're having a great time, and the next... Wait a second, did you use me as bait? Huh. Well, your plan worked. A little too well, seeing how we're in jail now.
We're all in prisons of our own making, Peter.
I reckon someone will.
Her name is Lady Hellbender.
Hey, this is a big mistake. I'm innocent. Cosmo, are you out there? Cosmo!
Wait, what happened to the dogs?
Should we be strategizing other things? Just in case. Ain't never needed no strategy before, brother.
I can't use my mask.
I've been thinking, know what's better than strategizing a way out? Breaking a way out.
Well, good luck with that.
I like the way you think. We should do the one where you pretend to go to the bathroom, then smash. I really do need to go. That's perfect then. Oi! I need to go to the bathroom. I also need to go.
Hello? Cosmo? I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, get your mitts off of him.
Oh, hi guys.
Ow! The little bugger just scratched me.
Oh, I'll do more than that. I'll murderize you.
Hey, guys. Didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, cram it, Flatnard.
Flatnard?
Yeah, and a scruff chewing one too.
Shut up and get in there.
Come on, dude. What's your problem?
You are. That's why we quit. Yes, you did. Now stop talking to him.
Rocket, buddy, come on. We had a good thing going. You and Groot are better than two-bit bounty hunters.
Scoff.
What did you say?
I said scoff.
You don't say scoff, you just scoff.
Oh, so now I don't express myself proper like? You know what? You're a real piece of... What do you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were about to say, woof!
Rocket, dude, woof!
We should have woofed you in when we woofed the chance. Like we are.
You don't! Woof, woof, woof!
What? You rough in front of me? I told you a bajillion times, I'm not a roughing animal!
What were you talking about?
You woof!
Oh, hi.
Sorcery is this?
Where are we?
You would have been still on nowhere.
Cosmo!
Cosmo!
How you doing, buddy? We were just about...
Guardian of Galaxies will tell Cosmo why they broke into Continuum Cortex. Or Cosmo will conjure worse psychic gulag.
Broke into the...
Do not feed Cosmo Get Biscuits Piotr Quill. You work with Blood Brothers. Create distraction so Pesky Raccoon and Sentient Tree Friend can use Continuum Cortex. Cosmo also know Guardian of Galaxies have Nova Tracker on ship.
You know what? I'm not gonna sell him out.
Okay, I'm sure it's just one big misunderstanding. Right?
Right.
We're here because something happened on the...
Guardian of Galaxy were on Nova Rock.
Yeah, we went to find Centurion Corral and pay our fine. Why?
Strange transmissions spreading across galaxy. Like rabbits in springtime. Cosmo sent many team to investigate, none return. Now Nova Rock, sending same signal. Guardian of Galaxy will tell me what they saw.
The Nova Corps were killing each other.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
Yeah, during that ritual with the priest. They kept talking about a promise.
Right away, sir. Fraternity of Raptors. Cult of the Negative Zone. Universal Church of
Whoa, whoa, stop! That's them. That old man that's with them. His shuttle exploded on the Hallis Hope.
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Universal Church of Truths. That name ring bell for Cosmo. His old cult. Very powerful during Galactic War. Now, not so much.
You said the rock was transmitting a signal.
Forgot to turn my
What if
face
the
came
religion
off.
were somehow...
Yet, the Universal Church of Truths died with Goldskin God.
Let us investigate the Hallis Hope for you.
What?
You said none of your teams returned, right? Seems to me like you're short-staffed. And we want to find out what happened as much as you do.
We do?
So let us investigate for you.
Always a catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Ball.
Ball.
What Guardian of Galaxies want in return?
Simple. Drop the charges. Contact Nova Corps HQ and get the World Mind to forgive our fine. Then we'll go.
It's not being so easy.
Face it, dog breath. You need us.
Us?
For now. Unless you got someone else stupid enough to go.
In Soviet Russia, Cosmo would not trust words of capitalist scum. But this is not motherland. And Cosmo no power of collateral. Guardianship, stay on nowhere.
What? You can't take our ship.
My ship.
How are we gonna find the Hallow's Hope?
Ask Pesky Raccoon. Now come, essences of time.
Oh, okay.
So where are we going exactly?
To original settlement. From early days, before Kivan Group come.
You mean the first mining colony is still here?
Duh. Now abandoned, mostly. And highly restored.
Ooh, pretty.
This is the place you broke into.
Broke implies it took effort.
Wait, this is the Continuum Cortex?
His best way to reach Nova ship before moves
You
again.
found Corel.
Where is she?
Nova ship currently in a leader system, orbiting Michael planet.
Contraxia.
Cosmo not surprised. Pesky Raccoon enjoy garbage planet.
Their restrooms do provide valuable information.
Entire planet now broadcast same signal as Nova Rock. Cosmo not understand purpose or intention.
All them bars, betting parlors, and brothels.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all.
Cosmo pained to agree with Assassin.
You were having a great time when...
Stop. Now.
We can find Corel and save Contraxia.
Maybe we shouldn't make too many guarantees.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is what we do.
I am with you, Peter Quill.
You are.
Of course. It was a rousing speech.
Bootlicker.
How many people know about this place?
Enough.
Is not broadcast across galaxy, but scientists come.
So, what is this? Like another elevator?
They'll figure it out.
Please to stand back, Guardian of Galaxies.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Witchcraft is
It's
this?
Master Hand.
I know. It's like they've never seen a giant trans-dimensional hand before.
Please to step in Paul.
What if things go sideways? How do we get back?
With passport. Can communicate with Cosmo, and if emergency, bring Guardian of Galaxies back.
Better you take it than Captain Valor over here.
This time, investigate Nova ship. Use passport to report findings.
And you'll speak to the World Mind? Get rid of that fine, right?
Cosmo do best. Good luck, Guardian of Galaxies.
Anyone see any seatbelts?
You better not throw up this time.
This is...
Sorcery?
I was going to say dizzying.
You get used to it.
In
Cool.
space.
We're somewhere between space, between dimensions, between time, between realities even.
What do you mean, between?
We could theoretically go wherever and whenever with this thing. Even the places that don't exist, but do.
It's incredible.
Avengers! Assemble!
What kind of name is Avengers?
Is that sound normal?
Normal. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, Pat Benatar and Joan Jett watch over us.
Who are these gods you speak of?
Goddesses. Drax?
I am not the one laughing. It's obviously an ill omen of our impending deaths. No matter where you hide, I will find you.
Or it's an alternate reality.
Oh. Okay.
I know that sound. I am proud.
Definitely an alternate reality.
Hey, look! It's Spider-Man!
Wait, is that Earth? Mom?
Come on, your date for the prom is here. Come on in, Janie. Peter will be up in a second.
Really? Janie?
Okay, next stop, Hallow's Hope. Probably. Hold on, Groot. Here we go.
Oh, so he knows Spider-Man.
Oh, it's breath.
Okay, here we go!
Whoa, Clark!
You guys okay?
Do we look okay?
Well, hang in there. I'll try to restore gravity.
Oh, great. We're gonna be stuck like this forever.
Rocket, buddy, what am I looking for?
Drax, tell Scut Lord most ships use external power conduits to generate pseudo-gravity in hyperbaric airlocks.
The beast says to find a power conduit.
Right, and what do those look like?
Tell him any vestiges of power should show up on his visor. And to stop asking so many flarking questions and get us down from here.
Something terrible happened here.
What gave it away? The lack of gravity or the general destruction?
Both are undeniable clues.
I'm not seeing anything useful. Might be just what we need.
Then pick it up already.
All right, I'll have you guys on solid ground in a tick. Found some kind of battery. Looks undamaged.
Could be useful. Someone tell Scut Lord to hold on to it.
Hold on to it, Peter Quill.
Who's gonna remind him he's looking for a power conduit?
Peter Quill, you must find a power conduit.
Okay, I'm trying.
Dog mentioned an odd transmission, but I do not hear anything.
Could be on a higher frequency, one only mutts can hear.
Okay, I got the battery installed, Gamora, but nothing's happening.
Seriously?
Fine, I'll tell him. Listen up, slug breath. Tell me what you see.
There's a blue wire and two connections, yellow and red, and one big green thing.
Don't touch the green thing!
Not a great time to start yelling, dude!
Okay. First, plug the wire to either connection. All we need is a little jump start.
Okay.
Either one?
It's not brain surgery, just pick one.
Sure.
I have begun to enjoy.
Here goes nothing! Oh, crap!
Oh!
You touch the green thing! Get it, you! Fucking great, Quill!
You said either one! No!
Gravity was not restored.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
Impressive, Peter Quill.
I didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I.
Those firearms are becoming quite formidable.
Second time they've transformed like that.
Third,
If that was the third time, when was the first?
the day I was kidnapped. When my mom died.
We should continue our investigation for the dog.
We'll need to get this wreckage out of the way first.
Groot's right. Should move if we give it a jolt.
Should we call Cosmo? Let him know what we found so far?
What do you mean a code word? Fine. Groot won't call the mud until we all agree on a code word.
Could be useful if we get cornered by whatever's on the ship.
How about Quill Kill?
Not covert enough. Must be something said in everyday conversation.
Easy. We went on a dumb mission, and Quill killed us.
The code word is sweep the leg. And we should hold off calling Cosmo until we figure out what's going on.
We should also standardize our use of the term dog report item to distinguish information of interest to our investigation.
Yep. Sure thing, buddy.
Dog report item. Something caused Nova Corps to abandon their ship.
Maybe they all just quit.
Some people don't give up when things start going wrong.
Was that a crack?
No, it was a pointed criticism.
They're upset. How do you think I feel?
Pretty happy, considering you're not in jail.
Can we just focus on what happened here?
I agree. The dog's investigation is our priority.
And finding out what happened to Corell and Nikki.
Please? We can kill each other after we're done killing these guys. What's what? Ugh.
Who are those big red chumps you tussled with?
Couple of idiots called the Blood Brothers. Lady Hellbender sent them.
Guess she's still sore then.
The Monster Queen's rage is unending.
This is the only way out, but the door's got no juice. Must be on a different circuit.
Can't you transfer power to it?
I'm not the one with the zappy guns. If I had any units, I'd bet that mutt knew what we were getting into here.
He did not require much convincing.
Okay, fine.
That'll do it.
Why does that keep happening?
There, you all felt that, right?
Yup.
The same thing happened when I tried to restore the gravity.
Dast. Looks just like what happened on the rock.
Indeed. It was a desperate attempt at a last defensive position.
Good bottleneck for it.
All the blaster scorch marks are from standard issue Nova rifles.
If this was a fight, then where are all the bodies?
Good point. There weren't any in the evacuation hangar either.
Maybe everyone escaped.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Peter.
Okay, we need to get to Corell's office.
Someone tell Quill.
Come on, dude. Can't we just talk to each other?
Fine. You do know your girlfriend probably didn't make it.
Now you are just being spiteful.
Still nothing but emergency power.
Dog report item. Power outage in several sections of the ship.
What are we missing? Let's run through it all.
We got arrested by your girlfriend.
As did the churchman Grand Unifier Raker, and then his ship exploded.
So maybe that's where it started. Raker might have had something on his ship.
A gas, maybe? The explosion could have released it.
I've used something like that before.
Right. Pump it into the vents and it spreads through the ship.
Should we be worried?
If we haven't already gone crazy, we might be safe.
Knew this would come in handy.
Where'd you get a Nova passkey?
Nikki gave it to me, to keep it away from her mom.
We could sell that. It must be worth a couple thousand units.
Do you know what Nova Corps does to people who steal from them?
Look around. How much you want to bet there aren't enough Nova left to execute us? Hurry up, Quill. I ain't got all day.
Finally. Yeah, this really did come in handy.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender sent a worthy beast to devour us.
Oh, yeah? And how would she know we were here?
It is said the Monster Queen has eyes across the galaxy.
Here you go. Oof! Got a crick in my back because of that.
Oh no. Please don't.
Now we're exploring maintenance tunnels.
It can't hurt, can it? Better we check than miss something.
This place don't look too safe is all.
Okay. Happy that we can use these.
Dog report item.
Wish I knew the layout of this tub better. Then we could figure out where this started. You know where we are, Gamora?
Not really. Nova never really let me out of their sight.
They had good reason not to trust you.
This again?
I was only stating that Nova's position of not trusting you was accurate. At the time, you have since proved yourself a worthy ally.
The longer we bicker, the more we might miss.
Very inspirational.
Yeah, you get that off a placemat?
All I'm saying is we're in this up to our necks, and we'll need to work together to get out of it.
Dog report item. Strange rumbling on ship continues.
Maybe keep track of your items mentally?
That's what I am doing.
He means... Never mind.
I love you, Drax.
No wonder we've been stumbling around in the dark.
Whoa! Look at you, you sexy beast.
Stop flirting, Rocket. Is it supposed to be upside down?
Only if you wanted to channel all the ship's power up through the ceiling. Makes no sense to me.
There must be a reason. A bad one. Try that console.
We can use this to re-invert the core, or de-invert... Divert?
Rocket.
The console's safety locked because the mounting arms are retracted. If we can pop them out of them side panels, we can flip the core.
There's gotta be more machinery up there. Gamora, give me a boost.
Of course.
Yeah, right there.
Since you ask.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, it worked!
You know, them guns would make better engineering tools than weapons.
Nice try. Let's get the other one free.
Not even though you can go on. You can go on it.
All right, Gamora, let's get the second one done.
Okay.
Watcha!
That did it. Get back down here. Now let's see what we can. Oh, Scott!
Guys, we've got incoming.
Yeah, it's more of them infected freaks.
Man, I was hoping we'd find Nova Corps here, but not like this.
Now we know who inverted the core. But why? Stupid Nova order! Remind me to sharpen my blade!
I think we're all gonna need some repairs after this.
Attacking Nova Corps could raise our flying.
Tear into them! Cosmo's gonna give us a clean slate!
Kinda nervous shooting around a ship's reactor!
They don't seem to be bothered by it!
I have vanquished this Nova Corps traitor with my fists!
Go get him, Drax.
Ready!
I hate dealing with fanatics!
Their madness ends today!
Did you know
Ah!
Stop when we flip the reactor away from the ceiling?
We must find a way up there and discover why. For the dog report.
Rocket, what's that console telling you?
That you should come do the honors.
Okay.
Surprise! This whole thing's a lift. We can ride it all the way up there.
I guess Nova grunts and grease monkeys don't get the cool flying suits.
Typical. Nobody respects their engineers these days. If you want efficiency, you gotta make... Whoa! Clark!
Locking clamps! They're shutting us down!
More freaks approach!
Clark is re-inverted the core again!
Guys, huddle up!
Huddle up, please.
I cannot fight beside you any longer, rodent. Your battle skills are sloppy and erratic.
My skills? You've got all the subtlety of a brain-dead battering ram!
Say the word, Peter Quill, and I shall single-handedly tear these fiends apart.
Whoa, guys! These insults you keep tossing around, are we a team, or should we just throw each other's lives away? Because the only thing that matters here is that we knock them out together. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
Yes! You said...
There we go.
Light him up, Rocket! Drac, what happened? Did we trip an alarm?
We cut power to their secret science project! They're gonna be pissed!
Brutify him, Groot! Face me!
I hate banging up my sword on Novator gear!
Try slicing the joint! Preferably the neck joint!
Get the point?
They have come to defend the core!
We ain't letting him flip it back over again!
Who starts the gunfight, Hero React?
It's probably shielded against...
Get him, Drax!
Good work, you two! I don't think we need to worry about those mines!
Drop him, Gamora!
I thought you'd never ask!
Jesus!
Definitely not the Nova Corps I was hoping to find here!
No, you're exactly who I expected!
Someone nuke those mines!
Tie him down!
The battlefield is way too busy with all these mines!
Peter Quill, unleash me on time!
God, careful! They're bringing out the big guns!
Trust me! Those Nova Corps cannons will take your head off!
Slam them, Drax!
Gladly!
Oh, so cool.
Nice one, Drax! He'll be feeling that one!
Alright, let's get those clamps off so we can keep moving.
I will tear them from their sockets.
Ain't gonna work, Musclehead. But this time, we've got a control room to play with. Looks like I can remove the clamps from here.
Good. We will not be stopped by clamps.
Ah, sneaky bags. They scrambled the power circuit, so I can't release them.
I grow tired of these clamps.
Gonna have to reroute the circuits one by one to reset the power grid. Here, I'll get the door for you. You should be able to see the grid with your visor.
Oh, man.
Everybody stay alert.
Okay, visor's up, now what?
You should see power grids along the walls around here. Find their powered up nodes.
Looking for glowy power nodes.
Right. When you find them, you need to electrify the junction switch in the direction you want the power to flow.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Maybe I can get up higher to see what's going on.
Any ideas?
Working on it.
So, is there any chance of Quill getting back together with Lady Law?
She's no lady. Got a locked door. Can you open it?
No. Can you route power to it?
Not from here. I'll try to find a way around.
This would go a lot faster if we all had the ability to scan.
Yeah. You got any priceless lattice hexornadium crystals lying around? I'll gladly build you one. No, we ain't got any. We only have the one.
What do your goggles do?
That's classified.
Maybe your goggles will do.
Gamora, can you pry this wall open?
No, I just end up wrecking my blade.
Drax, I need a hole here to reach the grid.
And you will have one.
bunch of his muscle and do this himself.
It is simple. Required professionals.
Yeah, the poocher don't even need to lift a paw to take down Lady Hellbender's invincible goons needs us. Real likely.
Good. We agree on something.
Thought I could break the window.
I am Groot.
Groot's right. Maybe we should just call Cosmo, tell him we tried, and port the Flark out of here. It ain't our fault Scud was locked down.
We will not fail at our mission.
I mean, that sounds great and all, but we usually fail at our missions.
Not this time. Our work here is important.
Okay, so where haven't I went to?
You know, normally you're not supposed to travel through dimensions without a quarantine and a decompression on the other side.
Should we be concerned?
Just keep an eye out for the warning signs. Mental degradation, paranoia, aggressive behavior.
Groot, I think I have an idea. Use your roots to raise that platform with me on it. Kind of a root boost thing.
Neat trick. Groot loves being helpful.
He's always helpful. Drax, gonna need you to use your roots to boost me up there.
He is teasing you, Tree. This is your task.
Can you give me another ride, Groot? That's great right there.
A Groot in no. Yeah, right.
It would have been possible. They try to recruit Foreman, but he broke.
Well,
Okay, now I get it.
one, and he's too smart to ever sign up with them scuttles.
Did that do anything?
I see it now. You've got half of it rerouted. Now work on the other room.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Might be gunning for your job soon.
You want to trade? I'm happy to sit in the captain's seat.
You frequently sit in the captain's seat.
I did not just hear that. Oh boy, Groot's gonna be happy. Groot, need your help, buddy. Root boost, please.
Oh, I am Groot!
Okay, I bet I can reroute the power to get myself back out of here.
Solid plan.
Hell yeah! Who's smarter than Nova Corps?
We are.
Perhaps the Nova Killer knows how to redirect these machines. He has experience.
Huh. What did that open?
Oh my gosh. Nova Corps outfit? That was funny.
Oh, hey there.
Anyone else feeling ready to move on?
Yep.
Indubitably.
How was Hope do anyway? Looks like you did it, Starpants. Now get into the control room and hit that clamp release. I'll re-invert the core at the same time and get us moving again.
Thank you, game. I thought I had to quit.
Doors open, and I got the power flowing through.
Almost qualified to be a junior engineer.
Thanks. The clamps are unclamped.
Slick. Now get back in here before we leave you behind.
Yeah, let's see how far you get without your button pusher.
Now that we know the infected Nova are here, we can agree that whatever's going on upstairs is really bad, right?
They were furious when we removed their power source. Must be important to their effort.
Can't wait to smash it. Whatever it is.
And then get back to Cosmo for our reward.
All right, this is our floor.
Smash!
These doors are sealed tight.
Just look for another way out.
Drax, hit that panel where all the wires connect.
Step aside.
Nice, Drax. Oh, guess we're gonna be split.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.
What's that?
Nothing.
No, that! They must have flipped the core back. Something's powering up again.
Yay.
Great. Now we're stuck in the ventilation. Great job, Quill.
Dude, I know you're peeved, and I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Really? That's it?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's more important things happening right now than Quill saying he's sorry. Whoa! Flark and Scud! What are these Franklin gaboons doing to Contraxia?
What is this thing, Rocket?
Whoa!
I don't know! Looks like it's siphoning something!
Something to do with those cubes?
Don't know! I gotta get a closer look!
Peter Quill, we have been in this hangar before.
Okay.
It's like they're stocking up on something.
Groot! We need to check out that giant raid thing! Can you get us across?
Dog report item! We gotta destroy this thing!
We don't even know what it is.
Plus, we'd probably end up taking out the entire ship!
And us with it!
Dog report item. Massive device siphoning energy from Contraxia.
Let's avoid the scary beam!
Good advice.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo Jackie. Investigation lead him to believe Hollow Hope is key to galaxy mystery. What is that noise?
We are compiling an extensive dog report.
Flark the report. Tell him his magic hand almost got us killed.
Cosmo not held responsible for Continuum Cortex or idle area. Pesky Raccoon should know this.
There's trouble on the ship. Big, loud trouble.
Give specifics.
Nova Corps has gone bananas. There was a battle, but no bodies anywhere. Oh, and there's this giant frickin' ray gun.
Have Guardian found Centurion Corel?
Not yet. Uh-oh.
What is uh-oh, Piotr Quill?
Something just came up. We'll call you back.
Your experience fighting Centurions will be necessary here, woman.
Spread out.
Stay down.
Slice and dice!
This is how it's done. Aim for their torso.
Let's rush them, Drax!
I'm trying to shoot here! Stop being hilarious!
Get down here!
For me!
Shoot you!
Let's go punch!
You're gonna pay for whatever you're doing to Contraxia! They are beyond being reasoned with!
Dodge this!
This will be a worthy battle!
Centurions have a lot of tricks up their sleeves!
Arming up on the walls!
And on the ground as well.
We're gonna stop them, Rocket!
For all we know, that could be her.
dodging my shots! Rocket, now!
On it!
Get him, Rocket!
Well done! He shall fly no more!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
They're too far gone to talk to!
Take out the Centurion! He's struggling!
Uno, dos, tres! Kill him! Murder him! Uh-oh.
I hope they're disconnected from the world lines!
Out of all come and succumb to my blades!
What's next, Peter?
Get down here! Let me shoot you! Drop him, Rocket!
Ooh, Rocket!
Ah! The flying one has been grounded!
Aim for their torsos!
Legend, anything besides beat them off!
My great strength was underutilized!
Okay, seems to me
Here we
like
go.
this shit might be ground zero for whatever's happening. We gotta find Corral, get some real answers.
You have any idea where she is?
I'm thinking we check her office. I even know how we can get there.
You know a way out of the hangar?
Yeah, same way me and Nikki went last time we were here. Huh, that ain't right.
Dog report item. The rumbling continues.
Or Contraxia.
Drax, gonna need you to drag this over.
I will assume you have a plan. That seemed like a wasted effort.
All plans need steps to succeed.
Ugh, what new age shrivel have you created? We need to stop the batteries from moving Peter.
Really thought that might work. What am I missing? Rocket, can you see where that vent leads?
Anything to get out of here.
We should be prepared in case the beast tries to destroy this machinery.
There you go. I've done my part.
Yeah, thanks.
Keep in mind, it may not stay jammed forever.
We still need a way through.
Just like I thought.
Impressive work, Peter Quill. Just hope it does not cause an explosion.
Well, let's not stick around to find out.
All right, come on, the tunnel's just past here.
We got lucky no one else showed up.
Yeah, for real. Well, let's keep going. We gotta save the
Fire
galaxy.
has detected an intrusion. Spread out.
It will be contained.
By her will.
Move! There's too many of them.
In the hole, jump!
Still don't get why you jumped after the kid back then. Top 10 dumbest things I ever saw you do.
You should have seen how worried he was.
Hey, Star Pants was our ticket with the captain. I was worried his death would lead to more jail time.
It was adorable.
I hate you all.
Yeah.
Okay, where do we go? Oh.
Okay, Groot. I think I know my way around. We just need to get into the tunnels on the other side there. Pretty sure this is right.
Pretty sure?
Everything was on fire last time.
I couldn't make that happen.
No, Rocket, no!
Ain't that a piece of the Uniflyer's old ship?
Unifier.
Yeah, whatever.
When we were arrested, they mentioned Raker got caught for the same thing we did.
Not exactly the same.
He got caught scavenging in the quarantine zone. How is that not the same?
We were not scavenging for the same thing.
Nikki mentioned something about fishing for a god, I think.
kind of deity inhabits the quarantine zone?
The kind that should probably stay quarantined.
So much rumbling. What did Eren Yeager do?
I did not realize you and the girl fell down so far, Peter Quill.
I didn't fall. I jumped. Heroically.
Nani?
So, how did you and Nikki get through here last time?
I don't remember anything being in the way before. Just a lot of fire.
So visor up already. Figure something out.
Gamora, any chance you can help us here?
I got this, Peter.
One more time, Groot. Let's go find Karel and Nikki.
So, we all agree that the captain and her kid are probably dead, right?
No.
Karel survived the worst of the war. And a relationship with Peter.
Still willing to bet they didn't survive this.
You'd wager on whether or not a mother and child are dead.
If only one is dead.
Nikki's one of the most resourceful kids I ever met. And Karel's a warrior. I'd bet on both of them any day of the week.
Don't get cocky, Quill. Just because you won that bet in the quarantine zone.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Be careful down there, Peter Quill.
Yeah, definitely a lot sparkier than last time.
That'll work.
What do you say, Gamora, now that the floor can't kill us?
I say, no problem. Well, definitely no sign of Nikki or Karel.
I mean, I guess that's good news.
Yeah, but now we got these cool outfits of Nova Corps.
Whoa, watch out!
You okay?
Groot says we should start thinking about exit plans.
The exit plan is to call Cosmo after we get the answers we need.
Answers you need, maybe.
Don't suppose you've seen Nikki?
I'm sorry, what?
You feeling okay, Peter?
It's one of Nikki's robots. She gives them names and takes care of them or whatever.
Does not look taken care of to me.
Shut up.
Does not strike me as very safe here, Peter Quill.
Better this than getting shot at.
Speak for yourself.
You'd rather get shot at?
More fulfilling to shoot someone I don't like than look for someone I don't care about.
Our leader seems to care, and so we should also pretend to care.
Oh.
Of course you would.
Ooh, balls. I love me some balls. I'm sorry. Whoa.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Okay, don't remember this green gas being here last time.
I think you mean deadly green gas.
This whole ship's a death trap now.
I'm sure there's a way to unburst these pipes.
There better be, because there's no way I'm walking through that.
There, easy peasy.
Okay, that was bad, even for you.
Shut up.
More death gas.
Maybe Nikki and Karel are using it to protect themselves.
And hear me out on this. Maybe they're dead.
You know what, man? You're being a real jackass, like, way more than usual.
Tension is palpable.
Oh, can you both please just get over this?
Agreed. Either resolve your issues or fight to the death.
Hey, I ain't the one who keeps sabotaging this team.
You're the one who quit.
Out of frustration with Quill's lack of leading-like qualities.
Look, Rocket. I know I suck sometimes. We all suck sometimes. Pretty sure it's why we ended up together.
I do not suck.
Point is, I care about us. But right now, we're not the ones in danger. And Nikki's just a kid, man.
Long as we're clear on the you sucking part.
Clear as day.
Dog report item. The rumbling continues.
Poor Contraxia.
Is there nothing I can do about that? Really? Not seen anything. I guess not. Well, I try it.
Are you sure this is the right way, Peter Quill?
It's clearly not.
I'm investigating.
Yeah. Have you never heard of video games? Also, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm so gassy. I didn't eat anything. All I done was drink water.
Gamora, snip, snip.
Water just makes me burpy.
You sure this is the right way?
Just keep your eyes open.
You know, Peter, if Nikki and Karel really are...
They're not.
I'm just saying we should be ready for anything.
They're not.
Did you find a dog report item?
No, nothing dog report worthy. Still no signs of Nikki or Karel.
In the face of the depths of the mystery, Cathathians are taught to focus on what is tangible.
I'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. Yeah, me too. Hey, Groot.
He's looking for clues, I think.
Yes. I'm looking for clues, man.
So, any new ideas on what the oversized vacuum's actually doing to Contraxia?
A few. None of them good.
Oh, your leg, Peter. You good?
Here! This is definitely the right way. Nikki's secret hideout is just through here.
Thought we were going to the captain's office.
We are. Right after we check here. Try not to break anything. This place means a lot to her.
Oh, wow. Did Nikki paint all this?
Pretty cool, right? Nikki?
Little one, reveal yourself.
Maybe try being a little less scary.
It's Peter! The pirate? Nikki!
We do not intend to kill you.
We need to get into that room. Super 2! Thank you, Nikki's passkey.
Oh?
Careful, Peter Quill. In my experience, children often booby-trap their toys.
It's not Nikki's, it's mine.
So we're just claiming her stuff now? Because if we are...
No, I mean it literally used to belong to me.
Quill, you gotta see this.
Whoa.
This kid's obsessed with you.
Wait, why does she have your toy?
It's just something I gave to Corell when we were together during the war, like a keepsake. It doesn't mean anything.
Does this mean anything?
How old is the child?
12.
Ha! Congratulations, Peter Quill. You will make a terrible father. Unless the child is dead, in which case, it does not matter.
Dang!
Is this why you dragged us here?
Clearly. The child is 12, and Quill was with the child's mother 12 years ago. The math is irrefutable.
Did you know? I just figured you didn't want to tell us.
His bewildered silence suggests he did not.
Yes, okay. So the dates maybe kind of match up, so it's possible, I guess. It's not like they had a health class on this.
Inspiring.
Can we just focus on if Corell and Nikki are okay? They're clearly not here, so let's move on and keep looking.
You're good, okay?
Anyone else feel weird going through Nikki's stuff like this?
Huh. Oh man, could this man be my dad? Oh man, you're gonna be in for a world of disappointment.
It is his duty to pry into her personal life.
Pretty sure she ain't here, Quill.
Still can't get over how good she is with all this tech stuff.
Meh, I could do better.
Yeah, but she's 12.
So, I'm 15.
What?
Staring at it ain't gonna change what it says.
It doesn't say anything. It's just some confused kid projecting stuff.
Just some confused kid?
That is no way to talk about your daughter.
Guess Nikki wasn't much of a Skrull fan.
Name someone who is a Skrull fan.
Good point.
Huh, not a bad workbench. For a kid.
I'm thinking Nikki won't mind if we use this. What do you say, Rocket?
I say I don't care even if she does mind. All right, it's all yours.
Okay, where were we?
Congratulating you on being a father.
Should be.
I love drag so much.
Through those pipes on the left.
I'm a dad, guys.
Could be there's a latch on the inside. Allow me, Star Dad.
I get it.
Guys, could we not make light of all this? We still don't know if they're okay.
I am capable of feeling concern while still laughing at you, Peter Quill.
Ditto.
Gotta admit it, Quill. Kid's whole setup is pretty impressive. The way she rigged her terminal to the emergency power grid.
I told you, she's a smart kid.
Perhaps Peter Quill did not sire this child after all.
Yeah, I could see that. She just don't seem dopey enough.
Maybe she gets everything from the mother's side.
Yeah, she should have exhibited at least some foolishness.
If I had a kid, she or he would definitely be super cool and smart.
So just like Nikki.
I guess, maybe, yes.
Yep, so definitely gets it from the mother's side.
Dang. I like this so much. I know that's probably says some lore about what happened behind the scenes, but...
That's the elevator I took with Corell and Nikki. If we're lucky, maybe they're on their way down right now.
When have we ever been lucky?
So much for your girlfriend meeting us.
It did seem unlikely.
All I know is I'm really trying to beat this elevator. Fix that cuckoo Nova Corman's clock!
Way to knock some sense into him!
Channel your newfound paternal energy, Peter Quill. If being a dad makes him fight better, then I'm all for it. What? Are you gonna start being all paternal now?
We're fine, Peter. We know how to fight.
I know, I just...
We'll find them. Don't worry. You said Corell's office was up top somewhere?
Yeah, just need to make our way up.
Yeah, stop making me nervous, fellas.
I have been thinking. It is customary on Katath to bathe new fathers in a river of blood.
Next stop, Corell's office.
I'm gonna ignore that, Drax.
Dog report item. We are lost.
Come on, just admit it, Quill. You're freaking out right now. This whole deadbeat dad thing's gotta be eating at you.
Some need many years to fully comprehend their paternal responsibility.
The prospect of maybe being a dad is a little scary.
A little?
Embrace the panic, Peter Quill. It is the essence of fatherhood.
Well, that don't look good.
There was a struggle here.
Yeah, that's what I'm reacting to.
I am reacting in my own way.
This doesn't look good, Peter.
All we know is that there was a fight. We don't know who won.
Pretty sure I know. So, where's this office, Quill?
It's around here somewhere. Place wasn't this messed up last time.
When in doubt, follow the stench of death.
I've got just the Drax for this.
With ease!
Look on the bright side. The longer it takes to find them, longer we can pretend they're okay.
Comforting.
Shouldn't you be focused on figuring out what's inside those batteries? Quietly?
Nah, I tend to think better when I'm mouthing off.
If that were true, you would have solved all the mysteries of the galaxy by now.
Hey, who says I ain't?
Oh. I could have done that. Okay. They're like, do I gotta squeeze through or cheat?
Hello? Corell? Nikki?
Looks empty.
Feels empty.
Maybe they're hiding.
There are always strange writings on the wall.
I'm gonna try and get in her computer. See if I can wipe my criminal history.
Rocket!
I'm kidding. I'm gonna access her logs. You wanna know what happened here or not?
Fine. The rest of us will take a look around. Maybe they left a clue or something.
The scribbles are Cree. This one says, Mother knows best. Return. Hope.
Any luck getting in?
The thing's pretty well protected. I need time.
All right, let me know. Nikki?
Obvious signs of a struggle, Peter Quill.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Ah, appealing.
What is?
This must be Corell's first kid. I remember she talked about him a lot.
He was on Hala, right? When the Shatari...
Yeah. Her kid and her husband.
Explains how fearless she was during the war. She had nothing to lose.
Aww.
What is this? Some kind of a threat?
The Kree Council demands proof of Nikki's heritage under the Kree purity laws.
What Kree purity laws?
Corell never told you that either? The Kree are extremely strict about their bloodlines.
This does not look good.
Uh-oh.
For you?
No, for Nikki.
I might be dead.
What are the chances the Kree are involved in any of this?
The Council of Purity isn't cryptic. When they punish someone, they make sure everyone knows it.
Corell and Nikki would be hanging from a wall.
The resemblance is uncanny.
She doesn't look anything like me. She's blue.
Racist?
Besides, why wouldn't Corell have just told me?
Protect her daughter, Peter Quill. Copulating with you was a capital offense under the Creed laws.
Oh, right. That. So when Corell said we shouldn't be doing this...
He was being literal.
Okay.
Well, this is fancy.
For valiant heroism against unrelenting tyranny. That's the highest commendation given out by the Kree.
How come I never got one of these? I did heroic stuff.
You're not a Kree.
Yeah, that's racist. Tell you it's racist.
Some kind of dye machine. Is it normal for Kree to dye their hair?
Not unless they're hiding something.
I wonder if Nikki made this. Oh, wow! The Kree have comic books?
I am surprised. The Greek Council is very strict on approved forms of entertainment.
So this could be like super valuable then.
How valuable we talking?
Nikki's ID. Something seems off though.
What do you mean, off?
I don't know. Like it's been flagged or something. Not sure.
Is the girl's date of birth on those documents? Does it match with the typical Kree gestation period?
I really wouldn't know.
Okay, I'm in. But I got bad news, lover boy.
What did you find?
Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Quill, you interested in seeing this or not?
Give me a sec, bozo.
So what am I looking at?
Nothing.
She's the captain. Captains keep logs.
You keep logs?
I'm trying to tell you, they're gone. All of them. Almost like the world mind went out of its way to sever everything.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
What about backups? Doesn't every Nova ship have a central hub or something?
A Nexus mainframe, yeah. If there's ghosts anywhere in the system, that's where.
I categorically refuse.
Not literal ghost, Drax. He's talking about data. Right?
Yes, but we'd have to access the Nexus directly. Means going to the bridge.
We're not leaving until we find out what happened.
Center of operations it is. According to the ship's map, the bridge should be right through here.
Oh gosh.
I'll make sure this gets back to you.
Peter, shouldn't we head for the bridge, try to access those logs?
Yeah, I just want to be sure we didn't miss anything.
Dog report item. It's one of them priests down there, ain't it?
Okay, so looks like the church is beyond. Oh, crap.
Nuts to this. I'm out of here.
Stop moving.
A warrior does not hesitate, Peter Quill.
Okay, let's be careful.
He says after you.
Voices down.
Well, I guess that was gonna happen. We tried. What the fuck? Okay.
By some weird priest.
By a weird giant robot priest.
Okay, yep, definitely a dog report item.
Stop him short, Groot!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device!
Then let's all take a crack at hurting this thing!
Can someone make out the markings on this thing?
Definitely not something I recognize!
Man, are we even putting a dent in the sky?
Rip him a new one! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Order up!
Oh gosh.
Load up, Rocket! This me? Or this thing's fingers turn being way cooler!
Yeah, I get it. Personal robot army is definitely kind of cool.
Horrendous now!
So is this thing here to protect the
I
servers
seem to
then?
be bleeding my own.
Yeah, that! And probably keeping an eye on the command center, too!
Hey, man! Drax needs a hand!
Rex! Oh, crap! I'm coming! Hey,
This
that
might be a
giant robot
problem.
can take a lot of... Guys, huddle up!
Yeah, get off that monster real quick.
We need to turn this around, Peter. Fast!
Yeah? How are we gonna do that? Dest and Scutplug's got complete control of the battlefield. Just look at him out there.
What I see when I look at that battlefield, I see all of you, and I am mesmerized. Seriously, you make me want to fight 24 hours a day. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter
Can't
Quill.
wait to take him down!
Let me in!
There we go.
Rip him up, Drax! With fervor!
No, Gamora!
I shall enjoy
Got
this!
stabbed!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
This won't hurt! Much!
Been too long since I blew
Feel
something
my
up!
wrath!
Slash him, Gamora!
Time's up!
Pummeling something with skin is infinitely more satisfying!
You know what else is satisfying?
I shall break thee!
We're all agreed the church is part of this now, right?
The giant priest definitely confirms it! To the bone!
They grabbed the lump!
Is this thing what made all those Novacore go crazy?
Still seems like there's so much we don't know. We need to get to the Nexus.
Peter! Drax needs help!
Toss him around.
Welcome, Death! I am leaning toward Robot Priest over Priest Robot for the dog report!
Your robot priest has a better ring to it!
Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
We need to focus on taking it down!
We must tell the dog about the priest.
Robot priest.
Groot says the mutt's not answering.
Keep trying. Rest of us can focus on figuring a way out.
Really? This is the server room, right? And servers mean data?
That'll do it.
Well played, Peter Quill.
How am I supposed to know why the pooch ain't picking up? Keep trying.
That was pretty cool. That was fun.
Man, what I would give to get into some of these servers. Okay, so according to the map I saw, Nexus should be just above us.
Shall I throw the rodent?
No!
Come on. All right, let's look around. Maybe we can find something.
Can I throw the rodent? No.
It's weird, right? How the world mind seems to have gone completely dark.
Very weird.
Perhaps it is rebooting.
All the words you could have used there, Drax. That one actually wasn't too bad.
Thank you. It was either that or reloading.
Okay, I gotta get into that somehow.
There's an open panel up in the corner there. Pretty sure that's our exit.
Perfect. So we just gotta jump across a few of these floaty server things? Seems, perfectly safe.
They contain near infinite stores of data. Pretty sure they can temporarily support our puny mortal frames. Well, mine anyway. And yours too, yes.
So, is this another one of Peter's leaders don't go first situations?
Really seems like he should be going first.
Perhaps we should have interrogated the robot priest.
Yeah, next time we encounter a giant, deadly robot priest, we'll tie him up first and ask questions.
Do you have rope?
No.
Well, then your plan is untenable.
All right, let's keep moving.
To think, all of this could have been avoided had the rodent not broken the glass.
You're blaming him for that?
His panicked scampering is what caused the final break.
Your oversized gut is what caused the first 50 breaks!
Guys! Pretty sure it was already cracked.
Hey, Groot, any luck getting through to Cosmo yet?
Nope, still nothing.
Reception will probably be better once we're on the bridge.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, I don't know anything about space, so you tell me.
Okay, this is it, the command center.
Which I guess makes that the next control terminal.
Fingers crossed we find something useful.
I'm thinking you should do the honors, Quill.
That does not seem like you.
Locked. I wonder though. Nikki really didn't want her mom to know about this passkey she gave me.
No way is some kid's card gonna bypass the Nexus.
we're in.
You're kidding.
What?
Yes! Guys, we're in!
Go to the criminal records, Quill. I want to see my files. 20 units, mine's the biggest. They can't be that scary if they share a record.
I've heard of this guy. He's part of a private army called the Lethal Legion.
More like the Loser Legion.
Yeah, let me just do this. Yeah. Okay.
What is it with you Humies and your stupid names?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Star-Lord is not in the same league as Darkhawk, okay? One's the name of the greatest band of all time, and the other's a bird. So, Drax's criminal record is pretty big.
That is what your mother said.
It's great, because his mother's dead.
Oh! Bruh.
I thought there'd be more here. Barely scratches the surface.
You? A gold dome? Over my dead body, buddy.
You know, for a non-spacefaring species, us humans sure get around.
Unfortunately.
Hey, isn't that the guy we saw when we tried to pay our fine?
Yeah, that's him.
Huh.
Look. It's Drax's girlfriend.
Lady Hellbender is not my girlfriend.
Yet.
Isn't this your friend from the bar?
Yep.
Grand Unifier Raker. Wonder what he was looking for in the quarantine zone.
Probably nothing good.
Read it and weep, losers. There ain't a single scam me and Groot haven't pulled off. You name it, we've done it.
If you're charged, it means you've been caught. You realize that, right?
Your point?
Wow, When Kree cops go bad, they really go bad.
Actually, an accuser is the equivalent of a judge, jury, and executioner.
They ain't affiliated with Thanos.
Wow, your record's a lot bigger than I expected.
How big were you expecting?
Minuscule.
Another guy from Earth.
I'm telling you, Quill, C-53 is the trailer park of the galaxy. Fun fact, that bounty on you put out is how me and Groot met Quill.
I'm just glad I talked you out of collecting it.
Who says you did?
Yondu.
I am unfamiliar with this Kree.
One of the nameless.
Oh, spooky.
Get to the juicy stuff already.
Channeling your Nova Force.
A comprehensive guide to meditation
and managing your mental health.
Actually, I wouldn't mind a copy of that.
Pass.
Man.
Let me get this straight. She became a teapot? That's what my source said.
Amazing.
I hate you all.
Dang.
Let me get this straight. She became a teapot? That's what my source said.
Corn?
Well, that don't sound good.
The audio file must be corrupted.
The audio file and everything else in the galaxy.
Attention, away team. Please ensure your helmet cams are in full operation ahead of this afternoon's away mission into the quarantine zone. Thank you.
Just like Corral, everything by the book.
Yeah.
Attention, away team.
It's a list of bucketheads. We already know your girlfriend works here, Quill.
So, it might have useful info or something.
Agent of Thanos. Gamora, care to explain?
Not really. Except that it wasn't me.
Check it out. Nikki's got a file.
Boring.
Oh, what? Redacted? What? Her father remains unknown. Oh, no!
I have heard of this one. He's a good man.
Except good means scut when you're dead.
AWOL. Then who is running Nova Corps?
That's a good question.
Can't wait till they make a show or a movie about Nova, aka Richard Rider.
She crashed into a Leviathan on purpose and is still a better pilot than Quill.
Hey!
What? You know it's true.
Alright, let's take a look.
Wow, super riveting, Quill. And to think we could still be reading my criminal record.
Please do not.
I was wondering how they knew about us.
Quill must have tripped the sensors on the way out.
Isn't that the mining rig from the quarantine zone?
Oh, great. Looks like your girlfriend was collecting evidence against us even after the two of you struck a deal.
This.
I still do not understand how the Churchman's ship exploded. The Nova Corps is known for their security protocols.
It's called stupidity, Drax. Something the Buckethead's got a lot of.
Video logs.
Something in here.
Hey, wasn't that...
The mining ship we explored in the quarantine zone, yeah.
When's the footage from?
Signal stronger. We must be close.
How close?
Hard to say.
There's too much interference.
Centurion Corral, found something.
Hey, what are you? Watch out!
She went in after we left.
Flark. That thing. You don't think?
It is the creature that devoured our monster.
Could have been a million things. I mean, it's restricted space for a reason. No, you're a load of scud. That thing's got nothing to do with us.
That gem Corral picked up. I think it's the same one we shot in the quarantine zone.
We? You're the one who shot it.
Fine, the gem I shot. The point is that shadow thing came out of it. We did this.
The quarantine zone's a giant death trap. So we released a shadow thing. We made it out, didn't we? Your stupid girlfriend probably did too.
You've been saying the whole time she's probably dead.
Probably alive, probably dead, whatever. Important thing is, we're all fine.
Corral is tough. If anyone made it out, it's her. I know it.
Oh, well, that's something. Oh no, this.
Ten units, Peter's file is the smallest.
Tax invasion. Drax, you didn't pay your taxes? Come on, Drax. You were the only one here. You were the only one that didn't pay your taxes. Come on, Drax. You gotta learn how to do your taxes, man. Oh my gosh. Are you actually serious? Is he about to be the only one where he hasn't done his taxes? Even Rocket has done his taxes. Drax, no. Drax, no. He didn't do his taxes. Drax, you can't believe it.
Guardians of the galaxy. You misread our intentions.
No, you've made them pretty clear.
Sometimes sacrifices
I had to check.
Groot, sweep the leg.
Grand Unifier. Breaker. Right? First, let me just say it's really cool that you've heard of us, right, guys? And it's cool that you didn't try to kill us just then, especially with your two pals right there. You could have totally ripped us apart the moment you walked in, which we obviously all appreciate. But also, we've kind of got a few questions, like...
Where are Centurion Corral and her daughter? You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
There's these two. Groot. What are we looking at?
Okay, that is really not cool.
What do you mean he's not picking up?
But no. I won't be swallowed by some big machine vagina. Get in me gun hole.
What's wrong with the passport? Nothing. The pooch ain't picking up, so we're stuck here. Hey, release the dump studs. Let us keep our weapons. They demonstrate their lack of fear. It was a proven battle tactic. Katathian warriors often ride into battle completely naked.
Keep your pants on.
Oh, it could be used as a distraction.
What? Drax, whip out your dick.
Any other ideas? Can you froth? I can froth. Can you twitch? Yeah, I'm pretty twitchy. All right. On my cue, you drop, froth, and twitch. While they're all distracted, we take off down one of them side halls. What about me? You, well, you know, you, take one for the team. I'm not gonna...
Walk with me.
Come on, Quill, just grab your chest and drop. Find another plan.
So, the matriarch asked for us by name?
You specifically. Although I cannot fathom why.
Peter's constantly surprising us too. But if he's first in line for brainwashing, I gotta say.
Is that what you think? That we're brainwashing?
We've met your recent converts. Overly zealous doesn't even begin to describe.
They have embraced the matriarch's promise. A life-altering experience, yes. But one that must be freely accepted.
Quill, his drone. It's our ticket out of here.
What? How? What are you two whispering about? Well?
He wants to know if you know you're the bad guy.
Reductive concepts like good and bad led us into the galactic war.
Let me show.
Actually, we were just admiring how huge this place is.
It is grand, isn't it? Belief in the matriarch restored it to what it was before the war. Just as her promise will restore everyone we lost. Mothers, lovers, sons.
Fathers?
This promise will raise the dead.
Of course it won't.
Fuck fathers.
You can't bring people back.
We can't. But the matriarch, the divine vessel.
I got an idea, but I need time. Stall him.
What?
Come. Join me.
Okay.
If I intended to kill you,
Alright. Time to dip my toes in.
Wow. Okay. That is a cool trick. Want to explain how you did it?
Sorcery.
I can understand how some might see it that way. But I used science. The science of faith.
Faith is not science.
But faith energy is. This
What?
skiff. My inquisitors. Even Sacrosanct herself. All powered by the same miraculous energy. Energy I discovered.
I'm going for the drone. Keep him talking. What, now?
What? What is it?
It's just, you discovered stuff, and you claim to, control energy?
Faith energy?
Right. Well, it just seems like all this, faith energy is really, really powerful, and,
It's just so much. So much to take in, and we have so many questions. Like, how did you discover it, and where? Tell us everything.
Right.
From the beginning.
Yes, please, spare no detail.
It was during the war. My people were not religious back then.
Oh, this works.
Scientists and miners combing the edges of the cosmos looking for resources. And Instead, we found death. Unspeakable disease. My son, my only son.
Oh no.
Gone. Just like that.
Oh no.
And then, it called to me. A light. Defying all my stubborn, rational beliefs, I ordered my people to chase it. And I found him.
So, you were saying?
Wait. Weren't there more of you?
What? No.
Nope.
It seems like the kind of thing that we would be aware of.
Indeed.
Please continue your fascinating account of, you know, believing in stuff.
You were saying something about him? It seems super important.
Right, your father. Uncle. Son?
My son died of disease. The him I was referring to was someone else. The first divine vessel of this church, before it was even a church. An absurd faith healer, bathed in gold and light.
Okay, we were right.
Wielding
I was thinking about the sun.
unfathomable power. He saw my loss, our collective loss, knew its cause, but refused to reverse it. Because he, personally, never felt what we feel. That is why I founded this church. To heal. To give hope to those who have lost everything. Wait, there were more of you. The little one is missing.
Perhaps he died like your son.
Oh! Drax?
What? What did he say?
Fine.
Oh!
Oh, that's the Rocket's plan.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Why are we not helping him?
Cease this at once.
You think you're all very clever. Don't know what you're talking about. You hope to delay me because you're afraid. But there is nothing to fear. Why? Get back here where I can see you.
Yeah.
It's time to meet the matriarch.
Okay.
Rocket, tell me you have an escape plan.
We're gonna summon the Milano. My new buddy will show us the way.
You're being very cryptic, Rodent.
Yeah, well, I get twitchy when I'm surrounded by giant murder bots.
They just want us to meet their new mommy.
Speaking of which, who else thinks Quill's ex-girlfriend traded in her cop badge for cult robes? Come on. What? I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
No, I don't think so. I hope not. It's bullshit. I bet it's a all new character. See, who was that?
Icky.
Oh, what?
No.
Oh, never mind.
My lady, as requested, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thank you, Grand Unifier.
You gotten
Guardians,
taller.
we may approach.
Peter Quill, order your offspring to come down from there this instant.
Oh my gosh! Jeez.
Maybe I'm out of line, but aren't you a little young for a dress that short?
Aren't you a little old to write your name on your clothes? Took you long enough.
Yeah, well, you know how chatty Grandpa gets. Hey, we're gonna get you out of here. Just follow me.
This is where we're supposed to be. We're gonna save everybody. I'm gonna save them, I promised.
Come on, snap out of it, kid. You're just saying what he wants you to say. Whoa, hold on, everybody!
The girl is clearly not herself.
Of course I am. But I'm more than just me.
Are you on stilts by any chance?
What do you mean? Where's your mom?
Mom is here. She's right here. Inside me.
Oh, what?
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
The light joined us. I thought she was gone. But I can bring her back. They're all waiting for us to bring them back. All we need is faith. The Grand Unifier helped me understand.
This is one big con. Trust me, I know a thing or two about...
Why can't you just believe in me? Why won't you just listen? Nobody ever listens. Until I show them.
Please, no. Oh, no.
She doesn't have to die, Peter. You can save her. I promise.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Get back! Your scaly mitts won't touch one hair on his head! I said get back!
No mercy!
Peter! I imagined this moment so many times.
So did I, Mom. So did I. Still tough guy picking on a lady and a kid. I'll show you.
They aren't going to keep us apart anymore.
Where's younger me?
Oh, Peter. Oh, Peter, my boy.
Mom. What's going on? How is this possible?
You saved me. That's how. I knew you would never leave me.
I didn't. I mean...
Look at you. Look at you, all grown up.
Oh,
And into the great leader I knew you would become.
it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Peter, I am so proud of you. Your father would be so proud.
It's all bullshit.
I don't understand. I saw you die. Did I go back?
You are here. That's all that matters. We have all the time in the world now. You and me, and your friends too.
But I'm old.
Friends.
I'm old.
Sure. The house is plenty big enough. And I want to meet this amazing team of yours and hear all about your incredible adventures.
What?
That is... You don't know how bad I've wanted this.
Oh, nothing will ever break us apart. I promise, Peter. I promise.
Oh.
I can't believe I have you back.
Mom, you're squeezing kind of tight.
We have so much time to make up for. Maybe we'll finally get to finish that game.
Go with me. Stop.
I can't believe I have you back.
Mom, you're squeezing kind of tight. Seriously, Mom.
Stop!
I can't believe I have you back.
Let me go!
Stop hugging me.
Peter. It's okay. It's me.
I didn't know I could do that. No.
How can you be here?
Let me go! This is bullshit!
How will this not be right, Peter? We'll be together.
Get away from me!
How How can you be her?
You're wait.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
This isn't funny. Put that down, young man. I told you to put it down.
Oh my!
Come on.
It's bullshit!
I don't understand.
It's bullshit!
I love you.
Oh my gosh! No! Get me out of this beta male dream! You're not real! You're not real! My friends are real!
Now, Peter, while it's distracted, we can reach Nikki.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my cam on this one.
Dad, come on, get up. We don't have much time. We need to get everything ready. Mom will be home soon. Come on, get up.
What?
Nikki, what?
What the fuck's happening? What is happening? What?
What the hell?
I defeated an illusion. I'm thinking like, oh, do I have to wait until something happens? No. I was like, no. Something tells me I have to move. This game is top tier. This game is top tier story. Why did I wait so long to play this? Why did I wait so long to play this? This game is bananas in a great way. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to play this now. Oh man, that put a smile on my face.
This better not be like some weird episode of the Twilight Zone. You guys aren't in there, are you? I don't remember taking this off or hanging it up.
Diener, neener, diener, neener, diener, neener, diener, neener.
How you holding up? Yeah, I don't know what's going on either.
Bro, my mind is getting fucked.
Finally! I need your help. Mom will be home for lunch soon and I want everything to be perfect.
Perfect?
For her birthday. That's today. Did you forget again? Dad? Dad?
No, of course not. I just don't remember falling asleep.
Great. So, can you help me set everything up like we said yesterday? I just need help with the holo projector, and then there's the cake and the present that we got her. I want everything to be perfect before she gets home.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. This looks amazing. Did you make it?
Oh no, I ordered it from the bakery planet.
There's a bake?
No, I baked it. Okay, that just leaves the present and projector. Dad, the projector?
Nick, is it supposed to be fuzzy?
Obviously not. It's not focused right or something. Can you refocus it?
Sure.
Wow.
It turned out so good. I was sure I messed part of it up.
Wait, did you make this?
Yeah. It's hollow, and the star system around it, and I think I got all the moons.
It's beautiful.
Just need Mom's present now. I think it's somewhere in my room.
Galaxy's greatest dad. Is that supposed to be me?
Obviously.
We are still on your mom's ship, right?
Of course.
You're so weird.
Weird doesn't begin to cover it. Never did get one of these, but if anyone deserved it, it was Corel.
This is so trippy. Yo, in good faith, we're on drugs. Huh?
Happy birthday, love Nikki and Peter. Why don't I remember this?
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, put it with the others. Great! The gift. Put it on the table.
Sorry, keep dropping your present. I don't know where to put on the oh, that table. I knew that. Or I didn't know that. Oh, or I did know that. Oh.
One birthday present. What did you get her?
We got it. On nowhere. Remember that artist's alley we went to and the painting she really liked? Of Kree-Lara?
Oh. Right. Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so. How does it look?
Amazing. Your mom's gonna love it.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
Wow. Okay,
Nikki, why is the door locked?
It's Matt. I'll make sure everything's perfect. You get the door.
Surprise!
Peter? What are you two? No!
Thank you.
Don't believe it, Peter. This isn't real. She's being tricked. She never should have been here. What she saw. I don't know how, but the three of us are connected now. That thing has her, but she can still be saved. She has to accept my death. She must.
So you died.
Show her how to let me go. Free my daughter. Save her. Please!
Oh wow, so Crow did die.
Child! Get the matriarch out of here! Now! By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy.
You wanna fight Gramps?
Must be destroyed.
Alright, Joey, old sick bitch ass.
Fucking mind games! I'm gonna puke!
Puke later! Focus on Ranger! Take this!
The passport ain't gonna work, Brute! Stay out of here! Destroy!
Round him up, Brute!
We should not be here!
That includes Nikki!
We must strike the large one with more force!
My belief is so powerful.
How strong is Gramps? Also, they introduced him as a boss fight, so, and he has 3 bars of health.
Hey, Grandpa! You think we're afraid of your goons?
They do not leave this chamber.
All right, more fun for me.
Oh, crap!
There will! Unleash me onto this!
Again? Forget the preacher for now. Squire's pissed!
I'm on it! Can't tell if they feel pain, but I know when they feel dead!
Tomorrow's commandment #1! Thou shalt stab!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Chromedome's gotta go before we're overrun!
How are they able to float like that?
Sounds like Captain Jetboots is jealous!
Zap! I love playing South Zealot!
Right! That floating freak's fixing up the rest! Gotta get on Flatface! He's mending his friends!
Watch who you shoot! That one's redirecting fire!
Rhodes is turning them into weapons!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Make them hurt, Gamora!
It'll be a slice!
Try for creepiest costumes!
They are! Hell has come!
Heads up! I can't figure out how to hurt this one!
Let's go! Kill him! Yeah, get him off the cliff.
I know they look funny, but that don't mean they ain't dangerous!
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
Well, that's not fair!
Don't make me ask for
We
help!
gotta thrash that beast man first, then the rest of them!
I require your help!
Thanks for this!
That's why I'm here!
I think the big guy's seen stars! Go get him, Tiger!
Past time someone got...
Ain't nothing getting through!
I am trying to destroy!
Oh yes, my guy.
Get him down, Groot!
Do we have a level 2 just by any chance? No.
What kind of church has bouncers?
I think you mean executioners!
Rocket! Blast them!
That one's charged up with faith! Don't shoot it!
We gotta get rid of the floaters! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Osmo wouldn't have cut us off on purpose, would he?
No way! He's a good boy! Whatever this is, not his fault!
It's got my name on it!
Oh yeah. Sweet chin music.
Easy targets down here. How do we get out?
Raker's drone gave me a peek at the ship's layout. I'll get us to the comm center, where we can call the Milano to come bail us out of this scuttle flutter.
Okay, but do you see a way up?
I see a way up.
How thoughtful. Or up. Wait!
I know it looks bad, and it's gonna keep getting worse unless we move it!
This is so good. I'm super immersed in this.
Larkin, run, suckers! Scud it!
Jesus. Oh god.
No one said anything about running when I signed up!
Flark! Just jump!
You landed so weird.
That's bad. That's very bad. We need an exit.
There ain't one.
Then make one.
Drax, hit this part of the wall as hard as you can. Why? Because we're about to die. Right.
Come on, we can escape through that drain.
Are you nuts? That's highly toxic warp drive coolant. We can't just jump in there.
We need to keep moving.
Maybe I wasn't clear. That's a pool of instant death. What the?
Drax!
Drax, man, everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe it ain't warp drive coolant.
Huh, okay.
That's tingly.
Oh, I'm getting tingles.
We need to talk about your kid trying to kill us.
Raker did something to her. This is his...
Be quiet. The old mining sector.
No. The Grand Unifier said Lictor drones into the lower hall.
Scud holes. Yeah, maybe. But if we are lost, at least they can't find us.
We're screwed.
We're lost and we're screwed.
I just need to get my bearings. I ain't never been on a ship this big.
Trust your instincts, little one.
Little one? Guess it's better than Abomination.
You are a silly little...
Drax, got any ideas?
When all else fails, use muscle.
Why would they build a golden temple into the shell of some old rock hall?
Were you not listening? The Grand Unifier said they were once miners.
I'm guessing they need the space.
Space for what?
Building up their congregation.
Oh my gosh. I have to look at this. Oh my gosh. I look fucking ugly. Hold up, my friend takes me real quick. I was trying to explain to my friend the awesomeness of Jury. Yes, she doesn't play much Street Fighter, but I'm just saying, if you like Pete, you got like Jury. It only makes sense.
Hey, Quill's kid's the one who zapped us with the crazy ray.
Nikki is innocent. He's controlling her.
I'm just saying, if somebody's got a doomsday weapon pointed at you, you destroy it.
We are not destroying Peter Quill's offspring.
Scott, what are they doing?
Blocking our way forward. So many doors. You two know the way out, right?
I do now. There's Gubbins. You named it Gubbins? Yup. Watch this. He's gonna take us to the comm center. There, that's our exit. Okay, we got this.
Who knew whooping cultists could be this much fun?
Way to take him to church, hey, look, man! These idiots don't see us yet. Gamora! Snip it!
mention how much I love sneaking up on people?
No time to stand around fighting these goons. The faster we get out, the faster we save Nikki.
You mean the faster we find the Milano?
We're not leaving her.
Thanks, Gubbins.
You trust that thing?
Of course. One of us now.
Does anyone hear that?
This is a pointless fight!
Get us out of here!
Trying!
Come on! Just die already! Patience, my little one! Trust in your plan!
What's next, Peter?
There is tremendous power in this room! He is free of his madness now!
Good! Because there's a lot more where he came from.
Take two of those and call me in the morning!
I got all these toys. I'm just dying to use. We're wasting time here.
Guys, huddle up!
Huddle.
Long have I craved to win a battle like this, Peter Quill. Order the others to stand down so that I may finish it alone.
No. If anyone's gonna win this alone, it'll be me and my blade.
I am Groot.
Dudes! Quit talking about fighting alone. We're a team. We fight better together. Because out on that field, it's all for one and one for all. And that's exactly how we win this time. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
We are!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fight through it, guys! We got our way forward!
See? Good things happen when you trust me.
Cut him down, Groot!
They're just gonna keep sending more guards.
When we get a break, just follow Gubbins.
Relief didn't shield them from that.
These fanatics only understand violence!
Pulverize them! Careful not to hit that drone, guys!
As long as it keeps away from me.
Crush your tracks!
Get him, Drac. Get. Oh gosh.
Chop it down!
There, let's go, team. All right, team. All right, team. All right, team. All right, team. Here we go, team. This is what I like to see, team. This is what I like to see.
How did he manage to find the one room that seems to connect to every other room on this ship?
Part of the plan. It also connects to where we're going. Boom! Zonked out a cultist.
These zealots do not fear dying!
They're just gonna keep sending more guards.
Keep taking them down! We move when we get an opening!
There is tremendous power in this
Move, move, move!
Clark, get in here.
Stand back.
That was
He
nice.
needs his own space on the Milano. Somebody's gonna have to give up their room.
That was actually fun. I wish we could stay like that. I wish we could.
I was having the time of my life.
Now let's get Groot's now. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I'm Groot. No!
Gonna be the Sixth Guardian! Flip another religio nut!
Another one? Go, Rocket!
He was our friend. He was my friend! Alright.
Crap, it's a dead end. Now what?
Up there! That catwalk's our way out.
If we can get across that gap.
Clark, we got a bigger problem.
Drone's back.
Quill, find us a way up to that catwalk or we're extra crispy.
Peter, tell me you've got an idea here.
Drax, push that across the gap.
Yes.
No! Wrong way, Drax!
What the Scott, man?
Drax!
Bad-headed Badoon? That was our...
Doesn't matter. We've got an exit. Let's go!
Quill, that thing really wants a piece of you.
Too bad. They're my pieces.
We should keep moving. This doesn't look good, Peter.
Whoa. Is this some kind of torture chamber?
They look peaceful.
Death can be very peaceful.
It's like they're getting their lives sucked out. Or their faith.
It's like they ain't worth nothing.
Hey, are you okay?
I might as well be back on Half-World. Some of my fellow experiments bought into this kind of scut. The Kree scientists told them we were chosen, and they tailed the snout believed it. Even as they were dying.
But you didn't.
I was one of the smart ones. Me and,
Lila.
Can't stand looking at her.
Let's get the Flark out of here. I've had enough of this nightmare.
Tell me we're close to your comm center.
Gubbins sent us this way.
He sent us to a dead end.
It wasn't a dead end for him.
Actually.
Let's just hope Drax's shortcut leads us in the same direction.
Yes, a shortcut.
Oh, this way, yeah. I knew it. Shut up.
Gonna put a bullet in one of these Flarkers for every people battery in this place.
That's a lot of bullets.
I got enough.
Shadows surround us! Demons from the Black Void!
What?
Leave your way out of these bullets, Flark guards!
Reach on, Brother Rocket!
Yeah, sweet chin music.
Lob it at him, big guy!
You guys pissed off the Ghost. That was a really bad idea.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
start working these caucus creeps!
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, that guy's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Man, that felt good. Now, let's see where we are.
We need to find a way out of here before this place becomes our tomb.
I have seen worse tombs.
You can die here if you want. I won't.
They'll probably just incinerate our corpses anyways. Yeah. Yeah! This is definitely it! A comm center!
Finally!
Rocket, do your magic.
Yeah, just let me do it. That must be the comm relay. Our ticket off this heap.
So, how long's this gonna take?
I'm gonna need your help.
Sure.
All right. Just stand right here.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ooh, shiny.
Why are we pretending we did not witness what we witnessed in the ceremonial chamber?
Because the promise is an insidious lie.
How can you be certain?
Because I wanted to believe it, but I knew when I woke up it...
We'll all be gone.
What did you see?
Whoa! Graphics.
I saw my mom. Alive. There was something else there, too.
Shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it is, it's using the girl. Probably fed her alive her own. About Corral.
I know, she's...
Fucking Scott dog! What? That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way.
The whiskers.
Thanks, bud. All right, let's split before the Faith Brigade realizes what we did.
Where's the Milano supposed to dock?
It's cute they used the word dock. She doesn't have hangar clearance, so we're gonna have to get creative.
Okay, just don't go overboard.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I found a rendezvous spot near the hull.
Wait, what?
Relax. I know where we're going.
Yeah. Let's go beat some ass. Maybe see my dead mom.
Just not now, bud.
Peter, there's a workbench we can use.
Do it fast if you're gonna. That drone's still hunting us.
Better safe than sorry. Let's get it done.
All right.
Let's get cracking, Gronk. Raccoons. Let's get that crack.
Small marvel crafted.
Excuse me, by the way. I'm sorry, I keep burping. So we need 800 and then,
I doubt even you could break that. Now let's get out of here while we still can. Ugh, we need to get through here, but the stupid Faith Tech door ain't powered.
So how do we charge it?
Gotta find something compatible with that power port.
Maybe I can just zap it?
Runs on Faith. Unless your guns can squeeze out some Faith juice, we're screwed.
Bet one of those faith batteries is supposed to fit in here.
Genius, Quill. Considering that's what I just told you.
Got a lazy death bot here. This battery might still have some juice.
Worth a try.
Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Not cool.
I thought I was
Do you know
gonna get
what
up.
you're doing?
Sure. Battery in the battery slot, right? Will this work?
One way to find out. Hook it up.
Looks like it works.
Oh, yeah, let's look.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Somebody want to fetch the destroyer?
Drax, you coming, man? Drax? Hello? Hey, Drax. What's wrong?
It has occurred to me that this may be nothing more than a lingering dream.
It's not, I promise. But we need to go.
Very well.
Listen, your
I
titties
have
are real.
topics we must discuss.
Now's not the time for it.
What's that?
Yeah, that is kind of scary.
I've never heard any ship make that noise. Not even Jatari.
Is that singing?
More like distant chanting.
Whatever it is, that's a lot of people. We have to go this way. We need to keep pushing forward.
Guys, whatever's up there, I just want you to know that there's nobody I'd rather have by my...
Is now really the best time for a we're about to die speech? Flark, whatever that is, it's really close.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh, it's Nikki.
This is...
Flark.
There must be millions of them.
At least.
Yeah, and how are we supposed to help? We need to worry about getting our own tails off this death trap.
We survive. Then we make sure Cosmo knows everything about this nightmare. He'll know what to do.
The church comes for us!
Flark!
Think we can hijack that skiff?
Probably. It'll be an ugly hack. Safety's off, people!
I'm surprised your gun even has a safety.
No good. Just like Raker's shield.
Hope the rest of you are as ready for this as I am.
Power here!
Yeah, no Scott! He's trying to kill us! We got the big one seeing stars!
Time to close his eyes permanently. Ah! I can't do anything from here.
Scowl at him! Weaken their morale!
Come on, slice him up! We're really exposed out here!
You have to kill them before they kill us. Get me in range so I can chop them, Rocket.
No! You want them to board this thing?
Surprised we didn't need that.
We can agree this is probably the church's capital ship, right?
Sure looks like it. Okay, let's see what we can do with this gun. Come on. Come on!
You sure you could... Whoa!
If just one small faith battery can power one of their robots, imagine the power they harness here.
And they're conquering planets now. Even this is small scale.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
There was...
Go!
We're okay. We're just bouncing off the shield. What the scut? Shield's down! Blast them!
Keep your heads down! I got this!
I got it, guys. He called me Sniper Jones for nothing. They don't call me Sniper Star Lord for nothing.
Look! This thing's going down! We gotta dock this heat fast!
Now what, Rocket?
We need a new skiff that ain't got holes in it.
The Warhead's amping up his buddies!
Fair mistake. Hey, Goon! Try to stand real close together!
I thought Breaker made that pretty clear! Let's see those branches! Anybody see a way out of here?
Yeah, find the telephone to moving parts! Stop!
Watch out! They're coming from all sides!
Keep moving! Don't let them get a fix on you!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Just watch your back, bud! Looks like he's back well! I think the big guy sees Sean!
Alright! I'm good! This has got my name on it!
Very needed help!
It's all you,
They got Drax! Help him up!
Drax! Sit tight, buddy! Take it! Round two! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Why do they fight us?
Because we're looting space cult? Hey, that scream's powering up the others!
Our enemies grow stronger!
Oh, hold on for a sec. Hello? Yes? Okay. Alright, Dad. Just playing the game and whatnot. I'll just make my food and if Mom needs help with something, I'll help her out. Yeah. Today's Tuesday. Right, tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. Pretty much. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Okay. Okay, Dad. Yeah, I'll make a list of food. Alright. Alright, Dad. Bye-bye.
This one just eats ammo! Move it!
What is all this?
Fuel depot for the skiff! Looks like
Enemies fight obscuring my vision!
Right with you, big guy!
I am not accustomed to being vulnerable.
Barely a flesh wound! You'll be fine!
Well, unleash these horse fools! You shall be returned!
Show him some muscle!
ready!
The Warhead's amping up his buddies!
The enemy proves persistent!
I'm good! Let's get back to it!
Wallberry needs help! Get the flock off of my platform!
I don't think they care!
Ooh, sweet chin music out of nowhere.
They're crawling out of the woodwork! Fake tech!
Never seen food so eager to die.
Let's try that again, shall we?
That's why I'm here.
They're trying to distract us so more can come.
It's working. They're really distracted. A little help over here.
The rodent is being overwhelmed!
What is all this?
No fuel depot for the skiffs, looks like. What's next, Peter?
I'm ready. Find me an opening.
I was just trying to wake him up.
I seek vengeance!
Never see it coming.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Come get some of Rocket's gospel.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that was it. That fight took so long.
There's our ride. Come on.
Jesus. They are throwing everything at us. Like, no mercy.
Whatever's going on here, once we're out, I don't want no part of it. Of course we have a voice.
There's no end to them.
Rocky, can you outrun them?
How? We've got the same skiff.
Crap, the shield's blown.
You gotta keep them off of us.
Take them down fast. We need to get off this thing.
They're trying to trap us here.
We're hit. How bad is it?
Bad. I've got to put her down.
This is so hard. Because where are they coming from?
Just watch your back, bud. They got home ship advantage.
What is that thing?
They're trying to distract us so more can come. Not good. Get ready for a fight. It's like this one doesn't feel pain. Cut to pieces.
Keep kicking and railing, Brad. I'm coming.
We can't stay here.
Tell them that.
Shut him down.
You struggle in vain!
Watch out. They're coming from all sides.
Don't be an easy target.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain.
It is as venerable as it is firm! We must break it!
That was the main course. Here comes dessert.
Now's our chance.
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver!
This bullet sponge needs to be seeing stars.
Last time someone got stabbed.
What is all this?
A place to store
Guys,
faith!
my hand.
Looks like even B's got her limits.
Thanks, Peter.
What is next, Peter Quill?
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours.
Prepare yourself!
I got all these toys. I'm just dying for you.
That giant power tool is so mean.
Glad it's down. But you're still ignoring it.
Chop, chop, boy.
Silence is chanting.
These fanatics only understand violence!
Take him down fast. We need to get off this thing.
They're trying to trap us here.
I'm so like dead focused because there are so many things happening on this screen. I'm like dead focused on this.
Brace yourself!
Let them come!
Some fireworks?
This has got my name on it!
Proved another cultist!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Oh gosh.
We don't want to be here for reinforcements!
We gotta outgun them!
Another skip here!
You want to get onto another one of those death traps?
You want to stay on this one?
Good point!
Bro, we are.
I don't know. It ain't working.
Gonna have to do without it. They're on us again.
I believe I understand.
Understand what?
The words they all spoke in unison.
What were they saying?
You would not understand. This thing's falling apart!
Come on. We're almost there.
Are we gonna make it?
No.
Rocket, I want your word that you won't let me end up like all those people.
Why me?
Because I know you will.
If they get you,
We'll probably all be drooling right next to you.
Do what you can.
fine. I will.
No more skiffs!
I think we trashed them all anyways.
Thank you. Sweet,
Hang on.
sweet ground.
You feel that?
No.
The vibrations are different here.
We're getting close to the edge of the ship and our way out of here.
You can detect that?
Hello, Whiskers?
Oh, for Drax? Wait, what? What? CM Punk wait, CM Punk helped write Drax? I didn't know he was a writer. He was a writer? Oh. He was a writer. Huh. Had no idea. Alright, yeah, definitely serious song. Alright, I had to check if they're really serious right there. Again with this shit.
Throw that, Drax!
He is weakened. Attack!
Sweet chin music. I need sweet chin music on. Oh god. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead.
Punch him up!
He's losing! Time to hit him!
Let us deal the final blow!
Ready! No pictures, please!
Wow. We Falco punch this nigga to oblivion beyond.
There he is! I'm going after Raker. Don't follow!
What? Gamora!
Trust me, Peter!
Uh-oh. We got another scut ton of goons coming our way. Anybody feel bad killing these two? Because I don't!
Way to take it to church, man! We gotta get through these guys!
I'll make some holes!
Drax, toss it!
Can't believe she just ran off.
She knows what she's doing! I hope. What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
No mercy! Where is the assassin?
We got close to the Grand Unicorn again. He's gonna send everybody.
We will welcome them. This one mocks our every effort.
What's next, Peter?
Oh, you got
Punch! Punch! Grenade! Sweet chin music!
I am Groot.
Yeah, she's on her way. I know it. I just hope the crazies don't spot her flying in.
Oh, I'm about to say, where do we go?
Don't make no sense. There should have been more hallways and access ports.
We're lost.
Not lost, just getting my bearings.
Bridge to, over there.
I am Groot.
A lot of text.
Never thought I'd say it.
I am Groot.
Yeah, what happens if Gamora don't catch up? Once they realize we're on the Milano, they'll throw everything they got at us.
I will not leave Hovat behind again.
Hovat? You mean Gamora?
Yes, of course. The lethal one.
Gamora asked me to trust her, that's what I'm...
Yeah, we can hear it. Real sick of that Flarkin thing. Flark, how's that thing still dogging us? Run!
Kidding me?
I hate everything in this ship!
Go, go, go!
I only got little legs!
Lift your feet, Peter Quill!
These boots are heavy, okay?
We're almost out, right? Jump!
What?
Jump! We need to keep moving forward, Quill!
Okay, that's how you do it. Beat your ass. But the beat your ass.
I scrambled more than his brain with that one.
Stop that weirdo disturbing!
Done!
Well, stop wasting time!
Come on! Everybody get in here!
Milano should get here any tick now.
Should?
Yeah, well, it's the best I can do. And our window to meet her is getting smaller.
You know they're gonna open fire as soon as they detect them.
Yeah, I've got her running silent. But who knows what kind of sensors Raker has on this thing.
I understand now. You're in trouble. Uh-oh, stop. I'm tired of getting mugged. Whoa!
I have a sweet hook there! Thanks, Big Steve! Skirmish! Root, you're up! Yeah! I love playing Zappazelli!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
I got all these toys up to... how many times have I saved your butt now?
I thought I was a goner, man! Rocket! So wild! Think like a tree! That's a wrap!
And sweet chin music.
We can't keep outrunning the whole army. We gotta cut them off or we're gonna die here.
I got an idea. Maybe I can overload these batteries. Make this part of the ship go boom.
How big of a boom are we talking about?
Can't wait to find out. Keep them busy while I rig this place. Here come the creeps. I need time, Quill. Keeping the Flark off my tail.
Rocket! We have a surprise for them!
Camaria loves surprises!
Why couldn't they have used one of the
200 tracks?
program languages I know?
You got this! I know you do! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Yes! Another wave of those loopy church dudes!
Hold fast!
I am really missing Gamora right now.
I'm telling you, he just ain't a team player.
Says the guy who just rejoined the team after ditching us.
I will end you! This battle must end!
Working on it!
Rush him, Drax!
And slain!
Yeah, Groot, get him!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Yeah, give him the 2 feet!
I hear way too much shooting!
Don't let it shake you! We're taking care of it!
Okay, this one's set. Keep the loonies busy while I rig the next one.
I don't know if we can keep this up!
You have to!
I believe we can because I'm playing the game. And I can do this all day.
Clark! Well, I swear to Scott, if you let them shoot me in the ass...
Don't worry, we've got you covered, man.
Sure don't feel like it!
We've got a lot of space! Let's use it!
Keep them
Don't want to rush you, but...
Stop rushing me!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
I got this, Groot! Not the rest of them!
You're up, big guy!
Sounds like a lot of smoke and gunfire!
Don't worry about it! Most of it's fine! Buy some time, Groot!
Get on the flyer! He's healing his team!
Do not let the flying one mend his team!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him!
Get on the floater! He's fixing up the others!
Then he should be the first!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Drag so fine!
Honor! Why do I feel no order?
There we go. Yeah. Teamwork them. Sweet chin music.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Rocket! Should we be shooting this close to these things?
Good question! In theory, we probably won't blow up. Okay, they're set to blow! We need to get the Flark out of here!
How much time do we have?
I might have overdone it. Run!
No! Rocket, where's her?
Oh my gosh.
Out where?
Outside!
Stay together, people! Don't fall off the edge! Don't fall off the edge! Oh, quick, 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 quick!
I cannot control what's happening. My eyes, my head. Also, it's cold. Gamora? But Gamora.
We must go back.
Crazy. I like killing sprees as much as the next guy, but we barely got out of there alive.
What about Gamora?
She made her choice.
So you're just gonna abandon her? And Nikki? What if it was Groot? You gonna leave him behind too?
Don't talk like that. That's not what this is about.
Isn't it though? We're supposed to be a team. Teams don't leave people behind.
Tell that to the giant Kratakan army of robots and brainwashed believers we barely got away from.
Gamora.
At least she appreciates the trust.
Is that?
Yes.
How'd you get back?
It doesn't matter. I failed. Raker lives.
For now.
We have to go back. We can't leave Nikki there. What he'll turn her into.
Blah, blah, flarkin' blah. So you got stepdaddy issues and had a horrible childhood. Ooh.
Rocket!
Rocket, shut the fuck up.
It's true. Guess what? You ain't the only one here who had it bad. It don't mean we're angling to commit suicide because some pseudo-priest nutjob is doing surprise nutjob stuff. If we go back there, we're dead. D-E-D! Dead!
D-E-A-D.
I'd rather die with honor than without.
Well, that's a vote on everyone except Rocket. As always, Rocket's the minority.
Who crawled up her butt and died?
Rocket?
So, get the Flark out of Dodge?
Not yet. We should try to get a hold of Cosmo instead.
Great plan, only he ain't answering the passport.
Okay, but what choice do we have? We don't have comms.
Well, actually, we might have comms. It turns out they weren't as flarked as I originally thought.
Really?
Groot should be able to raise it. Okay.
Hey, the llama.
Sounds like Murder Mom's feeling more stabby than usual. Hey, better not slice through anything in that cargo bay. We ain't restocking anytime soon. Harsh. Excuse me, I ain't the one advocating to throw ourselves to the Flurkins. Right, Drax?
Yes.
Well, okay, we'll definitely do this next time because this was pretty good. Definitely want some lunch, and I'll talk to my friends to see how they're doing. So, guys, without further ado, I will definitely see you guys later. It's Unknown Figure 126, Frequently League, wherever you want to call me. And yeah, this game is pretty fun. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I'm having fun with it. I would definitely love to see other people's playthroughs of how they done it. I'll probably watch Maximilian Dude's playthrough how he done this, because this game's pretty good on choices and the gameplay. So yeah, I'll definitely continue this maybe either tomorrow or I hit back on it tonight. All right, so see you guys later. On the figure 126, frequently link wherever you call me, and yeah, stay well, guys. Stay well.